Wise men say only fools rush, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin? For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. For I can't help falling in love with you.
Thank you for coming. This is a rare celebration, and I know Grandma and Grandpa appreciate all of your guys' presence, whether it was a flight, an 8-hour drive, or a 10-hour drive, or just coming down the street. Thank you so much for being a part of the celebration.
Hi guys, my name is Christina, and I just want to wish Mom and Dad. I have to write this down because I'm gonna cry. Congratulations on reaching 50 years of togetherness and wedded bliss. You guys have been through a lot of ups and downs, happy and sad moments, but still, here you guys are celebrating. You have weathered the storm. I say this with great pride, that you both are inspiration to us, your kids, and to your grandchildren. I want to thank you for raising us and instilling in us the love that we share for one another. I love you both very much. And I pray that we create more memories together. I love you.
This is what I aspire to be one day. Live long and 50 years. I'm so happy for you. I love you. I love you too, Grandpa. Congrats. You look very sharp-bodied. Alright.
For all of you that don't know me, I'm sorry. I'm Grace, I'm the first grandchild.
Yes.
I'm shaking.
So dramatic.
Grammy and Grampy, happy 50th wedding anniversary.
You're so dramatic. It's real?
She does cry. Oh my
God.
I would only hope that I could reach 50th anniversary with as much grandson. You know, my Grammy taught me a really good and valuable life lesson. I remember when we lived in Vegas. in Vegas, she would ask me to drop her off and pick her up from the casino. And sometimes I would get there early and she would tell me, Grace, go sit over there and I'll call the bunnies and then I'll order you a drink. She was the one that taught me how to drink. And she told me sex on the beach drink is the best. Also, she told me not to drink more than 3 glasses because I was the one that was driving. And my grandpa, he works well under pressure. I remember this one time, it was in Alaska. Grammy was cooking and the oven started, it burst out in flames. And Grandpa was more worried about the lechon sitting on the counter that it was gonna burn, rather than turning off the breaker and putting the fire out. That's my grandpa. My grandparents are really hilarious without them knowing it, but I'm proud that I'm part of this rambunctious family. It's crazy, but it's fun. So Grammy, Grampy, happy anniversary again, and I love you.
This actually was a really good experience for me because I went into a store to buy the wrapping paper for your present, and someone said, I said, well, I'm buying it for a 50th anniversary, and they said, what an accomplishment! What a great accomplishment! And I thought, it's not really an accomplishment. It's I mean, you love each other, right? It's what you do. And then I started thinking about it again. Why did I react negatively to that? Or why did I think that it shouldn't be an accomplishment? And come to think of it, it really is an accomplishment. And I heard the expression just a couple minutes ago, I'd like to be like that. Well, if you really want to be like that, I figured it out. I can tell you how to be that. How do you get to 50 years? This is how. We are human beings, okay? We're inside our skin, each one of us, right? So it's not like you're going to be that other person. It's not like you're going to do everything for them, right? They have to do it for themselves. You'll see the world the way you see it through your eyes, from your skin. And so everything you do is about you meeting your needs, okay? Now, how is it that you can live with someone for 50 years? Well, it's because in order for someone to live with you for 50 years, they're going to have to be happy, right? They're not going to live with you for 50 years if they're unhappy. You're not going to live with them for 50 years if you're unhappy. How can they be happy? They get their needs met. How can you meet their needs when you're just trying to meet your needs? Because you're human after all and you're living inside your skin? It's because you grow up and you realize that one of your needs is to meet their needs. And when you're fulfilling your need of meeting their needs, then you got a chance. If you're lucky, if you live that long, if everything works out, you can make it to 50 years. I want to make some special thanks. Ate baby, I am forever grateful to you for all of the words you taught me. Kahit in trouble ako sa bahay, kasi ang tanong ko, ano ibig sabihin ng lintik? Thank you so much. And I am going to fulfill now, and I apologize to everybody, but I have to do this. I made a promise.
It's okay.
I made a promise, I'm going to fulfill it. Salumang simbahan, ating napagmasdan. sila'y nakaluhod sa harap ng altar. Sa tigisang kamay may hawak na ako'y kagaya ang maraming sa lumang simbahan dumalaw ka lang at kumarinig. Mali!
Biro ka lang eh. You're just kidding me.
I remember growing up, you guys taught me so much, me and all of our cousins, about family, respect, and responsibility. And basically, the biggest thing that stood out in my childhood is really funny, actually, because I remember one time I got in a fight with Nathan, and unfortunately he can't be here today, but I bit him in the face. So, yeah, and he punched me. So, but I remember Grandma was mad at us both. And I remember you took us to a different room. You took me to a different room and you sat me down and you told me, Kyle, why'd you do that? And I said that I was angry, I was mad. And you told me that you don't do that because family's all you got. You know, when things get down, when you're struggling, regardless in any point in your life, family's always gonna be there. And just experiencing that and just growing up really opened my eyes because our family, I'm so blessed to say that every single one of us is successful regardless of what we're doing, and we are responsible, and I know that we're all going to do great things because we love each other very much. And God knows, and I know that without you guys, none of this would have been here. Every single one of us. We owe everything to you. I love you so much, Grandma and Grandpa. Thank you.
Let's do this! Alright, we're just gonna keep it simple today. I promised I was not gonna get out of line. I promise. Okay, my first memory of my mother-in-law. Let me tell you something. I was not very welcome the first time I met this woman. Let's just say I get off the jeepney after paying probably 30 cents maybe, and I walked to the gate and I said, ding a ding ding ding, right? I'm not shake the gate because there's no knocking or nothing. Some lady comes out, who are you? What do you want here? What are you doing here? They knew I was American. I said, I'm here looking for a young lady named Gina. There's no Gina here. And I said, actually, this is the address. Is this? So I read the address out and I said, yes, this is, but there's no Gina here. So then another beautiful young lady comes out of the next door home. Her name is Gina as well. Her? Okay. I said, no, that's not the girl. The girl I met last week said her name was Gina. She lives here, not there. So then, Gina Interino I said, yeah, that's the one. That's the name on the paper that said to come here. Well, what are you doing here looking at my house for my daughter? What do you want with her? Okay, I was 23 years old. What does any 23-year-old guy want with a 22-year-old daughter? I want to take her to the movies, right? I mean, that's what we want to do. So my mother-in-law gave me the 3rd degree, and guess what? There's another gentleman in here. He ain't getting away. He is not getting away. Uncle Sonny. Uncle Sonny, you guys don't know him yet. Some of y'all may not know him yet, but he's an infamous lawyer and judge in the Philippines. Okay. He trust me, that's an accomplishment where he's from. This young man right here, Uncle Sonny. He prosecuted me. He called me in. He worked for the military base. He called me in one day off of my ship, and he interrogated me for like 2 hours because of my mother-in-law who reported me for harassing her daughter. Which was not the case at all. She invited me. So he takes my social security number.
I didn't know that. Uncle Sonny?
Oh, trust me, it is not over, people.
Wow.
Takes my social security number, runs it across the table. Oh, you're on the USS Sterrett.
Oh.
Yes, sir, I am. Your CO? Yes, I do have one. He said, we know him. He's a very good friend of ours. All of your ship's tailoring stuff gets done at where? Interino Tailoring, who happens to be my father-in-law's place of business. So I'm going to hell already. So I get back to my ship after this interrogation, and the first thing that happens to me is I get called to the shop. Hey, Seaman Garcia, why are you in trouble with the law? I'm not in trouble with the law. Yeah, trust me, you're in trouble with the law. So I go up because I get called to my commanding officer, and he tells me, Seaman Garcia, you were at someone's house invading their privacy. I was like, no, I was going on a date. But now I guess I won't be going to a date, I'll be going to jail probably. So the reality of it is this, I wasn't liked in the first place by none of them. And now guess what? Here's the karma behind it. Now they live with me. Trust me, I can tell you so many family secrets forever. But I don't have a scroll that big, I couldn't write it that much. Oh, here's the other thing. I have, and this is a fact, I have been with my wife for 28 years. We've dated for 1.5 years before that. I have lived with them longer than I have with my own family. And that's a fact. So I've been with them 29 years, and I joined the military at 21. So, I mean, this is a long ride. The first time I met my mother-in-law was that story there. And as my parent-in-laws, I just want to express a heartfelt thank you for allowing me to be a part of this major event in your life. 50 years, it's a long time to be with someone. The examples you have set for us all, making your family number one in your hearts, throughout the last 29 years that I've been a part of it. And I've known you help me become a better person, a better dad, and most definitely a better husband. You have moved from one place to another to help others where it was needed without worrying about your own sacrifices. For these things, I applaud you today, and thank you for being a mom and a dad as well, to me as well. You two are role models for all of us who believe in eternal love, for those who trust that there really is a one and only, and there really is, and you guys are a good example of that. You are role models for the benefits of a happy marriage through unconditional love, because we all know that it's not easy. Right, honey? You are a role model showing that two are better than one, and that it is better to be a team in facing life's challenges. You are role models for commitment, for caring, for unselfish devotion to each other. Happy golden anniversary. May your love continue to be golden, a golden beacon for the rest of us in this room.
You know, this is what happened. My brother-in-law and Nita referred the matter to me. At that time, I was working with the Naval Legal Service Office. This is the part of the U.S. Naval Facility. Our main function there is to defend the servicemen who are on legal hold or those who break Philippine law. That was our main function. And so when we request the name of, say the name of a serviceman to the office, they will always do it because the presumption is they've committed a crime. And so they're needed in the office as a client. So whatever we say, they follow. Now, they give me his name, and so I requested the office to call him in the office. So he was in the office. I'm free to interview him because he is a client. So I can ask anything, whether right or wrong, foolish or not. But the purpose there is to check his background. At that time, they have perhaps decided that you will be the husband of Gina. Because I don't do that. Of course, you are not the first. You are not the first. Because Portia, the daughter of Attorney Peralta, was engaged to a serviceman. And at that time, that fellow was on legal hold for a crime. And Attorney Peralta asked me, can you handle this case? Well, I don't know, I said, because the case is not assigned to me, it was assigned to Attorney Alves. And so I went to see Attorney Ayala. I want to handle this case. Why do you want to handle this case? I could not say the reason. The reason for that is I have to do it as secretly as possible. So I handled the case. That case involves legal hold, but I will not go into the details. That would be too long. And so I handled the case, and so they got married. And Attorney Ella was there, and so he asked me, Mike, who is the groom? Well, you should be thankful because I interviewed you, because you should not have married perhaps Gina. And you should be thankful to your groom.
You got me cleared, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, man. You got me cleared, guys. I was in the clear.
I was the clearing ground. So you should be thankful that your father-in-law referred the matter to me and I cleared you. Of course you can marry Jenna. Sorry, thank you.
50 years of marriage, that's a lot.
I'm sure it.
7 amazing kids.
Amazing.
Amazing kids. 20 adorable grandkids. That's a lot.
I don't know about adorable, but okay.
7 great grandkids. I guess that's not bad at all. That's a lot. You guys are busy.
Not even more yet.
But I mean, I guess everybody had expressed their wishes to mom and dad. All I wanted for you guys is
What? Don't cry.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath.
Great. You can do it. You got a deep breath.
to enjoy this day. And I'm very thankful that everybody's here from all over the place.
Thank you, Sister
My aunt, my cousin from Dallas, everybody, my uncle and my aunt from California, everybody put together. And I am very much thankful for you guys.
hope you enjoy this.
I love you
Amen.
so much.
Very much.
Ibigay. Beauty. Si ate mo pagsalita niyo.
Oh, and Mississippi too. They drove. Like how many hours? 10 hours. 10 hours. Thank you, Christian.
Now we can't drive.
And I said 2 songs.
Grandma, Grandpa, congrats. I just want to like be in a situation to where like. In 50 years, I want to be with someone for 50 years. I don't know anyone that's done that. Well, right now I do. But growing up, I was like the problem child. I always like got yelled at and stuff. But like when I found out I got accepted into this radiology program. I called Grandma, and I told her before I told my mom, and that was the first time I ever heard her proud of me. It was, my eyes were watering. I was like, I gotta go. My allergies were kicking in. So, sorry for being a bad kid growing up, but I learned from my mistakes, and I love you guys.
I have a lot of memories of Grandma, and I remember waking up in bed a lot with a table in front of me, and there was a plate with eggs and bacon and rice, and I remember looking at Mom and be like, what is there food on me? Like, what is this? And she was like, Grandma made that for you. Grandma wanted to make you breakfast in bed. And that was a thing that my grandmother did for me for, I can't remember when she didn't do that for me, to be honest. And that just goes to say, like, I took acting class. Come on, let's go. Pull it together. That I love you, and you love me, and I think that what you guys have is super special. And I remember growing up and visiting Nate's family in Vegas, and Grandpa and Casey looking at, why am I like sobbing? Like, what the? And I was like, and this is a little inappropriate, I was like, what are they looking at over there? And Casey knows what they were looking at. I'm pretty sure, I'm gonna let the rest of you guys imagine. And that just goes to say that my grandfather, he's fun. He's fun. He's not just there to be who he is. And I have some of that in me too. Oh. I didn't mean it like that, but whatever. And so yeah, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being such great role models. And thank you for being there for as far back as I can recall my childhood. I remember you guys being present. And so I thank you, and I'm so happy to be part of the celebration.
I love you, Mom.
Love you too.
Okay. So, is it Tagalog or English? Spanish? Maybe? It's Spanish.
Russian.
No.
Whatever.
Mom, Dad, I love you guys.
Oh, mga
And, you
tinitingnan mo.
know, earlobe. And you know, okay, you guys are the leading example of what a marriage couple should be. Where's my husband?
Where's my husband?
David! You know, you nurture us with your love every year. And Mom, you're always there. Like, always, you and Dad. And that's why I taught my kids. And you know how much I love you because you know your grandkids love
Yeah.
you so much, Mom, right?
Yes.
I love you.
I
Every
love
time,
you.
every time that I needed you, you were there. You and
Yes.
Dad, you guys are all, not just for me, for all my siblings
Yeah.
as well. You guys were always there. And I truly admire that.
And that's my cue. That's my son. I love you guys. Thank you. Mother.
Anong winner siya?
This is from Paulo Rami.
Oh, Paulo.
My
From
cousin Paulo
Paulo.
and his wife Christina is stationed in
Korea.
Korea. Okay, it's me again. I'm sorry. The card says, 50 years of love, may your 50th anniversary
Mana?
be wonderful
Anak ni
for
Bobby.
you. Filled with favorite memories and hopes and dreams come true, and may this milestone bring you special happiness and pride in the journey that has brought you here. Together, side by side, happy anniversary. And there's a handwritten message. It says, Dear Lolo and Lola, when anyone thinks of love, marriage is the prime example. When a marriage can last as long as yours, it shows the deep roots that have grown over time. A marriage built on trust and faith is a marriage that nothing and no one can tear apart. It will withstand the test of time and stand like a firmly planted structure. As your grandson and I aspire to live a marriage as fulfilled as yours, with my wife by my side, we both hope to follow in your footsteps, down a path that will lead to many years of happiness, just as you have had. To be together for half a century is one of the biggest accomplishments in a marriage. We love you deeply and wish you many more blessings to share in the years to come. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. Love, Chris and Pat.
Dear Grandma and Grandpa, thank you for letting us come here. And
Uy, doon ako.
I wish you a great 50th anniversary.
I love you, Mama and Papa. So I love my dad, I love my family. So I thank you for everything ready. And thank you for your love and blessings. And for life and my family because I love Mom and Dad so much. And I love everybody, all of you guys. Thank you so much. We thank you for having my sister. So I love Mama so much. Thank you for Grandma and Papa for wedding, for the food, and thank you for blessing my love for everybody, guys. Happy love from my family, just happy, and my sister happy, and final, and we love Charlie. Amen. Thank you.
Ay, binayagin na.
Mom, congratulations, Mom and Dad. We love you guys. Just to say, I love you, Grandma. I love you, Grandpa.
Hi, I'm Grant Miller, the husband of Renee, who is a friend. And I just want to say congratulations to you. 50 years is really amazing. We're not even at 25 yet. And you guys are a real inspiration. And Roger, you've got a great sense of humor. I really appreciated that today. And God bless you both. And thank you for letting us be a part of your big event. Thank you, and God bless you.
Hi, Mom, Dad. Congratulations on your 50th anniversary. We love you.
Hi, Ate and Kuya. You guys know that every time I call you, I always say, I am so proud, very proud to the way you raise your children. And I love you guys.
Hey Grandma and Grandpa, I just want to wish you guys a happy 50th anniversary and congratulations on the golden wedding. Also, I just want you guys to know that regardless of what happens in the future with any of our cousins or any of our struggles, it's great to know that we have a supportive pillar that's backing all of us up and that we can go to you whenever we need you. I love you guys so much.
Hello, nighttime! Happy anniversary sa inyo, 50th anniversary. Masaya ako at nakapunta ako sa inyong anniversary. At nagpapasalamat ko marami. Sana maging matagal pa ang inyong relasyon at maging masaya. Yun lang po.
Ate, Kuya, congratulations, 50th anniversary. Hey, congrats, Grandpa and Grandma.
We love you.
Thank you for everything you've done for me and everything you've done for this family. Your sacrifices and everything you've done. It hit me in the heart and it motivated me and made me the man I am today.
We would not be here without you. We love
you.
Grandma, Grandpa, congrats on the 50th. I can't wait till I find a wife to bring to my 50th anniversary.
Grandpa, I just want to say congratulations. Thank you for taking me in as your own and for loving me when Nathan brought me in. And happy 50th wedding anniversary. And I can't wait for any more family events like this. I love you.
Thank you for the cake, Grandpa, Grandma. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
I'd just like to wish my mother-in-law and father-in-law a happy 50th anniversary. Together, we've been through a long ride, and it's been pretty joyful one for me, other than when we first met, when I was almost thrown in jail. But otherwise, the experience with you guys, I've lived longer with you guys than I have with my own parents. And it's been an amazing ride, amazing experience. I've learned your culture, I've learned your language, and for the most part, I just want to say thank you for being there for me and my wife when you needed to be, when we needed you the most. And you've made our life that much better. And I mean that. You've made it that much better. So thank you for that. Cheers.
Happy anniversary, Grandma, Grandpa. We love you. Thank you so much for adding us to your family. We love you.
Thank you so much. We enjoy being here, and it's been nothing but great times with you and your family, and we couldn't wish anything but the best. So thank you. It's been a blast. Love you.
Love you.
Besitos.
Besos.
Bye. Bye.
Congratulations to the new 50th anniversary to baby and Nita.
All the shorties in the club, let me see it.
Congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary. There are only few couples who go through these years, and despite all the hardship that you went through, you were able to form a family composed of children who respect you and are supportive of your endeavors. May your tribe increase.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I really hope that you enjoyed everything that we put together as a family. My sisters and my brothers, my nephews and nieces and cousins that put everything together to make this happen. I love you guys, and I really hope that you enjoyed this evening.
Mommy and Daddy, salamat po sa lahat. Thank you for bringing us in this world. And I love you guys. You guys are truly an inspiration to all of us. Salamat. And I'm sorry that Nathan couldn't be here. But from the bottom of my heart, this is from me and my son. And I must include Carl. Thank you. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. And I'm sorry if sometimes I can be strong, but you know I love you guys. And I will be okay. I love you. Happy 50th wedding anniversary. Mwah.
Hello, good afternoon everyone. I am the eldest of the three siblings of Roger. And Roger is our youngest, and I am the eldest. And this is a very, very important opportunity for me to be with them again after so many years of being away from each other. Our brother, Lenny, is back in the Philippines and he could not make it. And I'm so happy that we were here all together. Now, I thank everyone for attending this special occasion of my brother and sister-in-law on their 50th wedding anniversary. It reminds me ahead of us. And I'm sure that they're happy that they see us here all together. Even if they're gone, I'm sure they're here and are happy for us. So in behalf of our family, I would like to thank everyone and thank you for attending. God bless us all and may God give us more power and strength to be with our beloved children and grandchildren. Thank you.
Hi, Mommy and Daddy. Congratulations. I'm happy to see you celebrating your 50th wedding anniversary. I love you po, Mommy, Daddy.
She's crying. Mom, Dad, congratulations for your 50th anniversary. I'm happy for you guys. I'm happy that you're still around with us. Thank you for all the advices. I'm sorry for being a hard-headed only son, but we love you always. We love you.